Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is directed by Quentin Tarantino and stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt, and another ensemble cast are Margot Robbie, Al Pacino, Timothy Olyphant, fucking Luke Perry, the late Luke Perry. So this is probably his last film that he's ever going to be in, so it kind of made it that much more odd watching this. But it's Quentin Tarantino. I am not going to miss a Tarantino flick in theaters. Plot of this movie is set in 1969, where an aging Hollywood actor played by DiCaprio and his lifelong friend and stuntman played by Brad Pitt are navigating through the changing times of Hollywood, California, pretty much. Okay, Brad Pitt just tells him, be yourself and all this shit, all because of Al Pacino's talk with Leonardo DiCaprio earlier on at the beginning of the film. This movie is beautiful. This is a glorious appearing. I'm sorry, God, you are a glorious appearance, but this is the first one. This is probably, if not probably, going to be my favorite Tarantino film. It is up there next to Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Reservoir Dogs, fucking the Kill Bill series. It probably passed the Kill Bill series. And I'm going to say it right here, this is probably his most mature movie he's ever done. Until he gets about the end, and then it turns really into a Tarantino movie. But, yeah. Acting all across the board is amazing. From all of the cameos that take place, from Margot Robbie, who really says anything in this movie. All she really does is dance. Pretty much half of this movie. She only really says maybe 20 words or sentences. Emile Hirsch does more talking than she does, and they live together pretty much. Charlie Manson is the most disappointment part of this movie because he's barely in it, you know. But the guy looks just fucking like him. For what I'm understanding, he has another movie coming out where he's actually playing Charles Manson again. So that's kind of weird, but kind of cool. It's like a J.K. Simmons moment a little bit. So I kind of can't wait to see what he's got going on with that. But yeah, Margot Robbie Sharon Tate is really underutilized in this movie. Especially since she's advertised alongside DiCaprio and Brad Pitt's characters. You know? It's odd. You know, Luke Perry is barely even in the trailer, but he has the longer scenes anyway. But yeah, it's weird watching Luke Perry again one last time on screen. Rest in peace, my man. But the direction is nice. Not DiCaprio. Tarantino's look at old school Hollywood from his point of view, from him growing up in the 60s, is nice. This has got to be from his perspective as a kid. It's got to be. From the long takes of shooting westerns, and boy did they have terrible trailers. Stay tuned next week for this specific episode. Man, I remember shit like that. I still see shit like that on old school television nowadays, because old stuff on TV still runs, like Gunsmoke and shit. My uncle loved Smoke, Gunsmith. Yeah, it's all there. It's awesome. It's hilarious. And I like how they interact scenes with DiCaprio with old footage of actual people from shows, you know. But there is some plot holes with this movie, especially during Sharon Tate's scenes where she's actually in a movie theater watching a movie she's made. But the thing is, it's actual footage of Sharon Tate instead of Margot Robbie. So it's like that much more weird and kind of haunting, because you're watching the movie expecting to see Margot Robbie in the makeup for that character she's playing, but it's actually Sharon Tate in makeup for the character Margot Robbie is supposed to be playing. But you get what I'm saying? It's odd. I don't know why he went with that approach, Why are we looking at actual Sharon Tate footage where you got an actor playing Sharon Tate? It's weird. But yeah, that's like my main nitpick. Then something that I noticed while I was sitting there watching the movie. So yeah. Anyways, even the music is nice. I even downloaded the actual music from the actual trailer to this movie. And yeah, that movie impacted me so much that I got the song. I forgot what it's called. It's from a band from that era. It's the one Leonardo DiCaprio was dancing to in the trailer. But yeah, awesome. Speaking of awesome, that end was awesome as well. I did not expect that end. I'm so glad it actually ended the way it did in this version, because it is like an alternate timeline of Hollywood. But still, I love that ending. I loved it. I fucking loved it. Okay, this is probably my favorite DiCaprio character, because this is probably the most level-headed, yet when he's in character, over-the-top character I think I've seen DiCaprio play, besides the one from Wolf of Wall Street. That's probably my second favorite character with him in it now that this movie came out. So yeah, all in all, I'm going to give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood an A-. Definitely a must-watch. Please go check this movie out. Let me know what you guys think about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I will see you guys in the next one.